Welcome to a learning platform. In this video, we are going to talk about DNS or Domain Name Service.
What is DNS?
DNS is the ultimate phone book for the internet. It has knowledge of all resources on the internet, directly or indirectly. Have you ever imagined how, whenever you type in any URL on your browser, you are able to access the website in the blink of an eye? That is the magic of DNS. In the world of internet, everything is accessible by its IP address. DNS makes our life easy by converting IP addresses to domain names, which are easy to remember. Now have a look at the IP addresses below. These are the commonly used websites. Imagine having to remember these IP addresses. Most of us are not good with numbers. We can't remember phone numbers of our friends and family members, let alone IP address. Let's thank DNS for its existence. To proceed, we first need to understand the below terms. DNS resolver, root DNS server, top-level domain, authoritative name server. A DNS resolver is a server that acts as a first port of call in the DNS process. It is the first step in DNS resolution. It is usually provided by the ISP. Think of it as a librarian who makes sure you get all your books. He utilizes his own knowledge or takes help from various records. DNS root servers are name servers that are responsible for the functionality of the DNS as well as the entire internet. It can be thought of like an index in a library that points to different racks of books. Typically, it serves as a reference to other more specific locations. There are 13 set of root servers spread out across the planet, and they are run by 12 different organizations. The end user rarely needs to worry about them, but in the grand scheme of things, they truly are the internet's backbone. Top-level domains or TLD are first-tier domains. TLD server for domains with .com would have information about authoritative server for all .com domains. Similarly, TLD with other extensions like .org, .biz, and .net would manage their respective records. Authoritative name server is the last server in DNS resolution. It stores the actual IP address of the website. Let's see how DNS works. Imagine you want to access the website www.google.com. Google.com is hosted somewhere on the internet. The workstation would first query its DNS resolver, who would first check its memory or cache. Since the record does not exist in its cache, the query is forwarded to root name server. The root name server would redirect to the top-level domain of .com. Top-level domain server for .com has record for all .com domains. It would redirect to the authoritative name server for google.com. The query is now finally forwarded to the authoritative name server for google.com. After receiving the query, the authoritative name server would provide the actual IP address for google.com. Now, using the IP address, the workstation would be able to access the website. The result would be cached in DNS resolver for future usage. So whenever that website is accessed again, the resolver already has the IP address stored in its database. In conclusion, internet would not have been so much fun without the DNS. Because of DNS, we are able to connect to any website or web applications seamlessly. I would like to thank you for your time. Please like and subscribe our YouTube channel.